apparently, besides what else, you know, the guy in the White House is and I think that's the what he's doing in the guy on his own time. It's probably because on his own executive time, like there's a new leak from the White House that released 3 months of you know who's daily schedule, which showed that he spent just shy of 300 hours in executive time, all of which watching television, tweeting, reading the newspaper, making phone calls. The director of Oval Office Operations, Madeleine Westhout, calls it what a disgraceful breach of trust to unleak schedules. He's working harder for the American people than anyone in recent history, unquote.
Well,
Anyone?
well,
Does anyone want to chime in on this?
well, I mean,
I'll go second.
well, time is extremely valuable in with just life overall. Because any time that you waste is you regret later on in life. But if he's not doing the proper things that's needed, you know, on a daily basis, which is attending meetings, making phone calls and stuff like that. But I want to know, where's the proof as to why they assume this stuff?
You know that? Do you notice that the media is at the White House doing recording all this? Because you know they can to give out the facts. That's all that matters. I mean, that their job for the media is to give out the facts and give out what is happening with what he's doing to our country. And if you ever look,
He doesn't
back,
put effort.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He doesn't put enough effort into it. All he does is like lie and tweet all day long here.
Yeah, like
And just blame the
tweeting.
media. Yes.
I don't even think he thinks. He just tweets because
He
that's
just
his thing.
tweets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like just tweets. He doesn't even think behind
But he'll
it.
get at another individual who's tweeting
Right.
something
He
doesn't
very
think before he
informative and
speaks.
important,
Exactly.
and then he'll question them, and then he'll start like a Twitter rant.
like he's worried about the wrong thing and putting his energy and focus into things that's not really important right now.
And
like
then-
that needs to stop. Donald Trump, stop what you're doing because this is not, it's not going good. Look where our country is at now because of you.
And like whoever said Donald Trump has done more in recent history, we gotta go back like what, a year or two ago when Obama was around. He had it. He was doing good. Cause like not only was he the first black president, he made a lot of change and he did a lot of hard work. He made a good comeback, and when he left things in a good note. And sadly, we're going back down from where we were. So that's just what I have to say about that, because it's not true. There's people who has done, if not better work than Donald Trump, and I think personally Obama has done much better.
Because that's why he kept
Yes.
his promise. That's all.
Exactly.
That's what it's all about. Because when you're doing a job, even if you're president of the United States, you have to keep your promises to what you're going to do for
Exactly.
the American people.
Right.
If you're going to say you're going to do this, just do it for them.
Right.
Don't
You
just
know-
go out and do something else different and then start a trouble in a
Right.
different type of world. Come on, we're not into that
Ring the
here.
bell.
All right.
Right?
Someone ring that bell, please.
Okay. I just personally feel like in the next 2-3 years, his 4 years will be up, and then he has the option to be reelected by the people. I just feel like while making that decision, I am thinking a little too forward. Let's look at his recent history, right? Before you thinking about saying like, before voting for him, really look at his recent history. Do we want to make this man the president? I feel like he's been in the media a lot lately, and most times it's completely negative stuff. The headlines basically say Donald Trump is this, Donald Trump is that, but it's not anything good about the president. You know what I'm saying? We have more good stuff with Barack Obama than Donald Trump.
Well,
right?
what about other presidents like Bush? Well, I know Bush had some
He's
bad
over with.
trouble. Yeah, he was over with, but he did some good parts when the time 9/11 happened. In my opinion, when what I was looking at, I don't know if that's true or not. But I mean, I look back to Bill Clinton when he was president. He has strengthened the economy. Like I believe it was after the government shutdown that was going on. I'll have to look into that. So. But I believe it's something like that. But this is not, we have to get back to where we started from when Obama was around and created change for
Right.
everyone in for all the American people throughout America.
I agree.
You know?
I agree.
Just gonna throw this out there too. Like,
Go
we have
ahead.
this paper. You know, all the blocks. If we can see myself at some point, all the blocks have. Oh wait, it went back to me. That's
No,
cool.
no, I can show
All
it
the
up here.
blocks
Look.
are the executive time, quote unquote, and you know that's a lot of blocks. And if you flip to the other page after that, no, they flip the page.
No, I could show you.
I don't think they'd
This
be
is-
able to see that.
Well,
Maybe.
look. I could just show it this clearly. This is from
Yeah,
the
that-
Axios. So this is the information where they got it from because they were
Yeah.
there.
And
that
that
time.
that is so much like, and I believe that's a month's worth
Mm-hmm.
of executive time, and you can see how much of that is like unproductive, which is sad.
As humans, we do a lot of unproductive stuff, but we just don't realize it. And, you know, like you said, the media is always at his place. So they obviously see it from their standpoint.
It's just sad that the president is like being unproductive. Like you would expect him to be at meetings, making like professional phone calls, you know, meeting out with a lot of people,
Yeah.
like making business meetings and things like that.
I mean,
But
don't
he
get me
just
wrong.
tweet and just
Don't get me wrong. I can understand, like, you know, take a day to yourself. Like, I mean, come on, even a president needs a break from, you know,
Of course.
being the president.
We all, and you know,
We all need a break. One, like
yeah,
we all need a break.
So
Of
we're going to be
course.
right back with more.